Another beautiful morning at Hevy Acres. Yes, beautiful. Got some weed eating to do there, don't I? We got here last night, it was raining, so we sat right there in those chairs and chit-chatted with the rain beating on the... Look, there's a spider. Beating on the tin roof. That was kind of nice. Alright, let's see what I get into today. I got this at an auction the other day too. It had a bunch of shovels and stuff. You know, you can buy them cheap. Nobody likes shovels. Anyway, I guess that's where it came from. Arkansas. She likes to mow. I gotta find a diesel mower. The thing doesn't get very good gas mileage. Truck's missing a few things, but the reason I got it is the radio still works. I think the air conditioning even works. The reason I got it is it's got a 6-liter in it. Plugged up with bad gas, I think. It's running better and better. Frame's broke and I scabbed a little piece of weld on it. If I'm going to use it very much, I probably need to weld that a little better. It's pretty rough, you know. Seems to have a posi rear end in it, which that old GMC don't. Of course, it ain't got enough power to turn one tire, thing on about two. Now this thing here is older than the hills. And don't run too good. Nope. It's got one of them Chinese carburetors on it. It runs okay at this level, but for a while anyway. Black walnut. Well, it just quit. Maybe it ain't got no gas in it. Had to put it on reserve. Come on now. See, she don't do quite right. Alright, I've been unloading my truck, all the stuff I got at the auction. I paid too much for these stoves, probably. I think I paid 150 bucks for both of them. But check it out, it's cool as heck. Buckeye Incubator Company. Shake ashes every 12 hours. Standard colony brooder. Number 117. Fill stove full of coal up to this cover. Use chestnut size. Patented January 8th, 1922, I think it says. It's got a little grate in there you can shake. And it's pretty decent shape. It's missing this cover. I'll tell you what I had in mind for it. I want to build a sauna down there sometime, down in the woods, and heat it with a stove. I don't know, that might be just right, or it might be too small, I ain't sure. Anyway, if anybody knows anything about that thing, leave it in the comments. I'm curious to know. And then here's the other one I bought. This one, what does this say? Columbus, Georgia. Columbus Ironworks Company. It's a dog. That's my kind of stove right there. A number U3. The only trouble is it's cracked right there. I have gas welded some manifolds before. I may try to do that. It needs a new bottom in it because it's rusted out, but other than that, it's a going concern. This one's probably better for the sauna. This might just be a novelty. Pretty hard to find coal these days, don't you know? Look at her, she's out of gas. I was just telling her what I tell my guys at work. What'd you say?
Check it before you start.
That's right, you don't have to quit in the middle of the job. Okay. I bought this air compressor for $25. I don't know if it works. And probably shouldn't plug it in until I put a new cord. I was going to pick it up out of there, but I'm kind of an old man now. Not as tough as I once was, so I think I'm going to pull the truck ahead and get the tractor and pick it out. As long as Mrs. Heavy Chevy's up here to help me. Well, I thought she was gonna help me. Oh, look at her, bringing the gas can back.
Needs to not go on that.
You're my helper. Alright, unhook it. Alright, go plug it in.
Yeah. Looks like that needs some new wiring.
Okay, I'll fix it. I also noticed I gotta fix my tractor. Bolts are falling out. Probably ain't got no bolt like that here. Well, I had to quit and go fix the lawnmower. Belt come off it. And I managed to wound myself again. Anyway, it needs a new belt. I guess it's gonna happen after. I think I bought that thing new 3 or 4 years ago or something like that. So I was wiring that up and peeked in there and saw the belt was off. So I pulled the cover off and look at there. 1971 Melbourne Products, Harrison, Ohio. Is it seized up? No. But that sure is loose. That might be something else I ought to fix. Well, the bad news is it is seized up. Let's see if the electric motor works, you know, now that I wired it up. Alright, here we go. I got the camera resting on my knee. The motor works pretty good. So now the question is, do I mess around trying to free that up? I don't know. Let me check the oil in the crankcase. Alright, let's I loosened up the plug here. Let's see what happens. Well, that's not a good sign. Not at all. I'm starting to doubt whether or not this air compressor is going to be a viable solution. I have decided I'm gonna not use that air compressor. I'm gonna see, can I find one somewhere and use on this thing. Cheap. What I really need is a bigger air compressor. But you know, this, I thought this might get me by for a little bit, but turns out I didn't do as good as I thought I might have at the auction. But an electric motor that works is worth 25 bucks, right? Well, I'm a little disappointed about that, but I'm not gonna let it get me down. I'm gonna pick up my tools and do something else. I need a hug.
I need a bush hog.
Are you gonna run the bush hog?
Yeah.
I can't believe it. My air easy. My air compressor don't work. The compressor's full of water.
Oh no, so that was a bum deal?
Well, the motor works.
Well, is the compressor going to cost a lot to replace?
I don't know. You know, Harbor Freight ships stuff from China. It's pretty quiet back here. Look, I got a spring. I gotta figure out some way of making that more better. Runs right down to the creek over there. It's a pretty nice place to sit and think. I think. What do y'all think? Leave a comment below if you think. I think. That's probably all that thing will pull. I'm gonna go check and make sure you didn't miss none. Okay. I can't hear you. Go ahead. Okay, you're gonna burn the clutch up. Tire's flat. I'll give you a push. Oops. Both tires are flat. They're after trouble. That's a lot of weight right there. That's probably a ton of rocks. And both tires are off the bead.
See that? And now,
Now what you gonna do?
nothing.